What's up, guys? It's Logan here. I'm at the last I4 Fest here in the beautiful Austin's Coffee. I just kind of want to gauge people's reactions to the entire event, kind of see why this is the last one, and yeah, interview some cool people. Let's get it. I don't know how many people know this because it's kind of before anyone who's at this fucking event was born, but behind me is Lake Rose. I used to come here a lot to like write shit and like, you know, kind of clear my head because I'm such an artsy fucking deep soul. And I just like recently found out while I was doing like research for this video, this is a fucking sinkhole. So like back in 1981, a big ass sinkhole opened up here and it swallowed like a community swimming pool, like a Porsche dealership. So there's all these like photos of people like dragging these nice ass blue Porsches out of a fucking sinkhole. And now it's just like, it's a lake. I don't know. A little bit of Austin's lore so that, you know, I can classify this video as educational. What up? Okay, so, hi guys, how are you doing?
How do you do?
I'm doing great.
You might want to give him a mic.
Yeah, go ahead. This is our mic.
That's Kyle.
This is Kyle, go ahead.
Hey, Kyle. Oh my god, hey Kyle.
What's up? So how long have you guys been playing at, or like here at I4 Fest for, like today?
I did I4 Fest last year. Like today?
Yeah, today or like whenever you guys started it.
Today we got here, what, like 3:10? Something like that? 3:30? Yeah, they're set up like pretty quick. Yeah. We've just been chilling.
Very good. And then have you've been to an I4 Fest before this kind of deal?
Yes. Last year I attended one and I played with my old drummer and like I sold some stuff like this last time.
Sweet. Yeah, tell me a little bit about your setup. Like, what is this?
Yeah, so I also make comic books, and so I'm selling comic books. I got some demo CDs from the band that we're gonna be playing. Got some stickers, some paintings, just random little things I made. And yeah, we're having a good time being arty and silly little billies. You know how it is.
Sweet. So about I4 Fest, what do you guys think is like driving people to something like this? Something like I4 Fest. What do you think drives people to it?
I guess the desire for art and creativity. So you say something. I've said all the words so far.
Well, I think the youth around Orlando need something to do, and whatever festival or whatever concert that they want to come, they come, see what's the vibes. If they don't like it, they leave. If they like it, they stay. You know?
He's good at that.
I think that this particular festival is very interesting, and since it has so many arts and crafts displays, I'll say art displays, it makes it one of the more unique, I suppose, festivals in Orlando. At least the ones that I've been to so far in Florida, because this is my first time going to a festival in Orlando. But that's what I have to say about that.
Sick.
Well
and then,
said, my left-hand man.
Thank you.
Very good. And then, real quick, what do you guys think about the coffee at Austin's? Like the actual coffee
Yeah,
itself.
the coffee I've had here is good. I usually get lattes, and I can't complain. Throw a little caramel in it, it's a magical sensation. Salts your mouth with
Big caramel guy?
I am.
Me too, brother. Me too.
Caramel and
hold on.
something like
There we
cereal,
go.
I'll have cinnamon.
There you go. Sweet. Yeah. So what do you think drives creative people to places like Austin's? Like, is it the environment? Like, what do you guys think it is, if you have to guess?
I guess it's a coffee shop thing. People like coffee tend to like making useless stuff that just so happens to be really cool.
Well, people like to come to this place especially because of the interior, no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the interior is very, I don't know, how do you, just artsy.
Also, Austin's has a history too, I think. I mean, I don't live in Orlando, so I only know so much. But from what I've gathered, like it's been around for a while. Like they have like shows here and stuff, so like that helps to have that pedigree.
So about Austin's closing itself, do you guys think that the sort of like looming shadow of like Austin's closing is like affecting like the turnout for this? Like, do you think like more people are showing up or what?
I mean, again, I don't live here, but I would imagine that if I lived here and like I heard that my favorite venue is closing, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go there one more time. We're gonna rock the house.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. If somewhere was closing, why not be there for the very last time it happens?
Yep.
Wherever it may be, even if the place ain't special, then the moment is special, no?
If it's going down, we're gonna bring it down.
So true.
There you go.
Say that part.
And then just tell us a little about yourself, like all your projects. Like, what do you guys do?
I like doing stupid, useless things, and it's very fun. Like, I imagine it's similar for this guy.
What was the question?
Just tell us a little about
the
like
FBI.
your projects here. Like I know you guys said you guys got like a band, CD, comics, like art and shit like that. Just tell us about you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Squidsacks table. So it's everything Squidsacks. I'm a musician as well.
Yes.
In Miami, but I only have a few songs on my YouTube channel. Him, Squidsacks, he's been doing this for about 10 years.
If we count the stupid high school bullshit, in which case you have a lot more songs than 2 on YouTube.
Well, no.
Alright. We agree to disagree. Yeah, we're both artists. We like to make things. He's a musician, I'm a musician. I like to make comics. I don't know, it's just stuff. If it's creative, I'll like it.
He's a multidisciplined artist.
And then where can people find you guys at?
YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. I got a Newgrounds account.
Oh my God, you said Newgrounds.
Newgrounds is the OG. It's like
I
one
love
of the only
Newgrounds so much.
websites I don't hate. What can I say?
We have
love
a
it, dude.
Bandcamp, right?
We do, but I haven't posted on it in a long time.
We have a band mix.
Yeah, we got a band mix.
What else? Instagram.
Yeah.
And if you...
A SoundCloud. We have like a bunch of random demos and shit on SoundCloud.
And we have a website for the comic as well.
Sick.
Oh yeah. Zoom in on that.
Yeah.
Self-promotion.
In case you can't attain as close as I can get.
Yeah.
Plus 6x.
Sweet.
If you can't attain a copy, then you can get one at the website.
Sweet.
Or just message me and we'll make it work.
Yeah.
And then do you guys have anything else on your minds you guys wanted to say out? You guys got a camera, a microphone, whatever you guys want to say?
Oh man, we could say some heinous shit right
That's not the final closing words.
now. It's the thesis argument.
Yeah, it's a thesis
The
argument.
hypothesis.
Father?
The hypothesis.
Hypothesis. Yeah. I thought you called me Father O'Malley.
Let's see. What do we got? What do we got to say? I'm a narcissist and I love attention. And I want people to give me all their money and I want to be famous and sell out and eventually do heroin. But
Yeah.
I'm still hooked on coffee instead. Like I'm getting a tolerance though. I gotta step it up a bit. Yeah.
Work your way up.
Oh yeah. It's the gateway drug.
So true.
I don't sponsor any of those activities. For any of you people watching, I'm a normal guy. I don't do drugs.
Never done anything ever. That's right, right, Bruto?
Other than that, we want to thank you for interviewing us,
Oh,
and for
yes.
being nice, for being kind, and
Thank
best
Kyle,
of luck.
too.
We're gonna make you guys
And-
look horrible in this. So
Yeah, thank you, Kyle.
that's why we're nice here.
I keep getting fucking Kyle wet. I'm sorry, dude. There's a hole in the fucking tarp. If you can
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
I'm getting pretty
Excuse my
soaked.
language.
See, but yeah, thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you for
Guess
feeding
it's
my
up.
ego.
Yeah, sick.
Dude, loot, dude.
Fuck no.
We'll get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for letting me interview. This is for you guys. You guys can hold it, do whatever you guys want to do. His name's Kyle, Crocodile, whatever you guys want to do. So, how long have you guys been coming to Austin's for? Do you guys know?
This is my first time.
First time, really?
The reason why I came here because you're not going to be here next 4th of July, and I hope you stay longer.
What do you think about it so far? First time
Oh
impression?
yes, I was here once. When many years ago they had a sketch. They had a new model there, and I did a sketch of her.
Nice.
I still kept the sketch.
Sick.
That was many years ago, probably around 2011, 2012.
Sweet. Dope, sick. So first impressions, what do you think draws people to a place like this? To a place like Austin?
I think Winter Parks will leave it alone.
Yeah? For sure. Can you tell me about that? What do you know so far, like about the closing in general?
It should not be closed.
Yeah, for sure. Sweet.
I know what a city hall is. I can write them a letter.
Yeah, for sure.
Never in person.
I know there's been a bunch of people like writing letters to Austin's, like doing fundraiser events and shit like that. So it's
I want to be living the next year. I hope that he moves to Village Park Senior Living. I want this place to still be here so that I can walk to it.
Yeah,
Instead of
for sure.
taking 2 different buses like I had to today.
sweet. And then what do you think, like in general, like why do you think this is such like a creative hub? Like why do you think a lot of creative people come here? If you had to guess.
I'm a professional artist. I graduated from Rochester Institute of Technology 50 years ago. And I still like to get back to my artwork. And I'd like to have a place here so I can exhibit it.
Do you have any like art pieces like people can find out there or no?
No.
No. No?
It's not my time yet.
Good time, I got you. Sweet. Yeah, anyone else want to take it? It's up
My
to you.
name's Cynthia.
Cynthia, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Cool, go for it.
Hello, Kyle.
Sweet, hello. So, real quick, how long have you been coming to Austin's for?
I've been coming to Austin's for around 3.5 years now.
3.5? Cool, sweet. Same question, what do you think draws people to Austin's in general?
It's authenticity. It's, inclusive, diverse nature. Everybody just kind of piles in here for one purpose, and that's just to be like a community. That's what it's like meant to be for Winter Park in Orlando.
That's sick, sweet. And then what do you think draws like creative people to Austin's in general? Do you know?
Again, the community.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's a tight web. It's like the knitting of Winter Park, of the art community, of like musical artists, physical artists, just art in general. So.
And then we're here at I4 Fest. Have you been coming to I4 Fest before, or is this your first year?
I've only known of like the two last times, so this last one and the last one, and I worked with the Consumerism goods booth, but this time I'm just enjoying it, as a customer.
What do you think about I4 Fest in general?
I really love it, and I'm sad to see it go.
So about that, like the closing of Austin's, what can you tell me a little bit about that, as far as you know?
It's depressing, because this place has been a safe haven for not only me, but like a lot of people that I know and love. And it's one of the only places that I go outside of work and school and home sometimes. And it used to be my second home, but kind of have to accept that it's gonna go away because the city sucks. So.
Yeah.
Sweet. So do you know what kind of there you go. Do you know what kind of like preventative measures people have done to try and save Austin's? Like, do you know of them?
Well, obviously rallying support. We've got stacks of petitions. We've got a whole website for petitions, not only physical stacks, but online stacks. Going to city hall meetings, being vocal about what we want as citizens in our community, what we're supposed to be doing, and we're still not being heard. So we've pretty much taken every measure possible except violence. But, it's a coffee shop, so let's be realistic. But, yeah.
And then if Austin's were to like move locations, do you think it would still maintain the community that it has? Yeah, there you go.
I think that it would be able to live on, but it would be tinier, because this place, Fairbanks, is such like it's a vein that goes straight through Winter Park. You've got the bus stops, you've got Valencia campus, you've got like the main hub of like Winter Park in this area, and then right down Orange Ave and Mills and everything. We would have to move close by, but if we got a different location, it would take a while. The regulars would be coming by, but other than that, like this place has been like the spot, not just the community, but the spot.
Yeah, it's been here since like literally before I've been born. Like 2001 is like when it started. So like to see it go, to me personally, kind of sucks.
Yeah, me too.
I guess like the vibe of Austin's like, what do you think? Like, why is it such like a homey thing for you? Like,
It's alive.
It's alive.
Like the building literally like breathes when you walk into it. It's like it feels like a whole, like it feels like I'm just an organism living inside a big host whenever I'm here. Like I literally don't feel
Like Greenwich Village cafes they had in New York City.
Yeah, it feels connected. It feels like I'm like I'm at home, like I'm a cell in a moving organism moving around other people that are just like me.
Like coming here.
Yeah.
That's why it's home. It's more than home. It's literally like a living, breathing thing that is about to be killed. So,
and then final question: do you have like a favorite Austin's memory, like a favorite night here or anything like that?
that's a good one. I think my favorite memory was last Christmas. I came here because I didn't have anywhere else to go. And I didn't have any family to celebrate it with. And all of my favorite regulars were here too. And we had our own little open mic. I think it was on an open mic night last Christmas. But I've never felt more at home than I did here on Christmas. And it was open on Christmas, and I got to have like a peanut butter pie and my favorite Arctic mocha, and it was like cold outside, warm in here, cold drink, cold pie. Like it just felt like peaceful. All of the outside world just dissipated, and I was here.
Sick. Cool. And then, you got a mic, you got cameras on you, so anything that's on your mind that you just want to say out?
Can I cuss?
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck Winter Park. Fuck the city. Fuck the commissioners. I don't care anymore. All right. Fuck you guys. You guys suck.
Very good. Sweet.
All right.
Oh, yeah, and then
Coffee.
opinions on the coffee here. Like, out of 10, what do you have to say?
Wait till I move here and be one of the residents. I'll be the loudmouth. I'll get
You know what?
in a way.
For the sake of Austin's coffee, 10 out of 10. I love the coffee. It's great. The baristas. The baristas. Off record.
Off rec?
The baristas is what makes the coffee great.
Okay.
There you go. Sick.
And then the coffee itself without the baristas.
It's coffee. I'm not a coffee connoisseur. I'm really not. I've had some really bad coffee. I've had some really good coffee, and to be honest, it's all just bean soup. It's bean water. It's bean water with a little bit of milk in it.
Sick.
It's what makes the coffee great is the people who make it, and the place where you drink it, and the community that you enjoy it in.
Sick. Dope.
Yeah.
All right. Did anyone else want to take the mic there? Go
My
for
2
it.
cents, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been here for a little while.
Whatever you want to say, brother, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if you want to go through like the question spiel
Yeah,
or
sure. Like,
whatever.
are you a local at Austin? So you've been coming here frequently?
So
or-
I started coming here the first time in like early 2020, and then 2020 happened, and then I moved away for a year, and then I missed it the entire time that I'd moved away because there was an Austin-shaped hole in my life that like I could not find and fill like any other place because it's like such a unique space. And the first thing I did when I moved back to Orlando was like, all right, hell yeah, I get to go to poetry night again. I think that like the big strength is just how unique it is. Like we had people come and speak during some of the rallies and the community events where, people who have traveled like across the country overseas, and places like this just don't exist anymore, like everything's getting corporatized and chained, and like aesthetically everything is going for this like corporate minimalism
I know
look
what you mean.
that's
Yeah, if you
so
look at, like-
terrible. And yeah, like if you look
like
at
Park
anywhere-
Ave and shit like that, where it's all like white buildings and shit like that.
Yeah, even like unrelated, but it's like even Cracker Barrel, which also has like this maximalist like aesthetic. They're redesigning Cracker Barrels now to like flatten everything.
Beige
and,
walls, brick houses. Yeah.
I think a big part of the appeal here aesthetically is it's just like you just don't find places that have this kind of character or identity anymore, and the breadth of what you can do here too with like different arts every night of the week. They've got poetry, jazz, singer-songwriter, the figure drawing club that meets up here, random gigs like on Saturdays, stuff like I4 Fest. I think that's what really makes the place special, and it's frustrating that like the city just doesn't really seem to care. Like, they've given this, revolving list of ever-changing excuses and reasons why the place has to go. And I'm optimistic about, transplanting the community after the fact, but, I feel a lot of the rhetoric that the commission has used to be like, oh, well, you guys can just go do this somewhere else, just doesn't understand the way that a specific location in space has a certain energy to it, especially the sense of continuity with the community as well.
Yeah.
The idea that this specific place and in these rooms have been the continuity of it. You can do it somewhere else, and we will, but they just miss the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And then finally, you have cameras, you have a mic, whatever you want to say, it's on your mind. Go for it.
Please come to Austin's as much as you can while it's still here. Give them all the money you own, and then when they go somewhere else, give them all your money there and come every day.
Sick. Dope. I appreciate that so much. You guys were awesome.
You ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! That was all right. So
thank you guys so much for having us and letting us interview you guys. So just real quick question, who are you guys and what do you guys do?
I'm Chris,
I'm Tristan.
and we run Consumerism Goods, a brand spotlighting local artists and aiming to push as many artists to do what they want to do as possible.
For a little more clarification, he's the CEO. I'm the COO. So this is the man who started Consumerism Goods.
I don't want to talk.
Yeah, he's not good at that.
What is I4 Fest? You guys, this is an event that you hosted 2 days ago now. What is I4 Fest? How did it start? And what does it mean to you guys?
Go ahead.
See, this is why I don't talk. So I4 Fest was originally founded by Christopher Cucci and the owners of Austin's Coffee. So it was based around Independence Day, showcasing independent artists, and what's more freedom-like than celebrating independent artists on that day. From 2006 to 2016, during that time they had an annual festival called I4 Fest that did such, and it basically was the embodiment of what Austin's is, hosting open mic every single night and having art on the walls. It was a time to actually celebrate the people that came here. So after 2016 it stopped, and then we brought it back in 2024 because once I heard the shop was closing, I was like, we need to do this, and it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. So we did on December 14th. So a play on I4. Yeah, it's Independence Day somewhere. So definitely was a great time during that. I think we had a 500 person turnout. What it means to us is being able to recreate the embodiment of what this place means to us. I started Consumerism Goods because of how this place is, like pushing as many artists as we can to continue to create and give them the platform to do what they feel, be able to express yourself with no holds barred. Because why would you stop yourself from creating because you need to go do other stuff, or you feel the need to go do societal whatever? Just go create, go express yourself, because that's all art is self-expression.
For me, it's a little different. I'm not even originally from Florida. I'm originally from Texas, so I've only lived here for about 5 years. I've been coming to Austin's for maybe 4, and actually I've been working here for about 4 years. So his history with I4 is definitely a lot longer than mine is. I've actually only ever experienced 2, which is the 2 that we threw. And to elaborate even further on those 2, the first one did have roughly about 500 head turnout coming in and out of the 9-hour festival. That was an insane time because, like you said, we just did that in December, so the ground was hard, we were cold, but also somehow sweating. The paint wouldn't dry. We had 33 days to we had 33 days to gather all the vendors, all the bands, build the set, build the stage, gather the equipment, the lights, all that stuff.
While politicians were coming in to the shop.
People that we were not supposed to have known that we were doing this, because for all intents and purposes, we were never cleared to do any of it. We just did it because it turns out that this isn't a park, it's just a public lot, because the city has found that it is contaminated underneath it. So they don't want to declare it as anything yet, which gives us free use to do whatever we want with it because the contamination is all underneath us. But yeah, so I only got to experience the 2 that we threw, and it was a crazy, crazy time to, like he said, just gather as many independent artists as we could get to showcase what it is that they do, what it is they love to do, and how you could support them even further, and then progressing his company as well to be able to like showcase what we can do. Because again, the fact that it was, I think at that time we only had a team of 6 to help build things, but when it came to actually running the event, it was just me and him. So you could see us in like old pictures and videos running back and forth between different stages, the parking lot and the park with all the vendors, and checking on everybody, making sure that everyone was having a good time. But we also had a good time as well. We definitely got to rock out with one of his favorite bands, Sweet Cambodia, near the end. That was wild. That had the building inside there shaking completely because oh man, it was just packed.
Surfing and shit.
Yeah.
Inside Austin's too, which I never thought I'd see.
Yeah, but I mean that's essentially what I4 means to me. It's just the fact that we've somehow been able to gather this many independent artists to showcase what they love doing and how you can support them.
So what goes into creating I4 Fest, like logistics?
Oh my gosh! All right, he's the logistic person.
Okay, so that was me. So yeah, it is the first things first is filtering his ideas into tangible things that can be.
Want to go like the same order that the whole thing goes? Here.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So it starts out with me talking to people and being like, "Hey, what's going on and what the fuck else can we do?" And then they're like, "Oh, well, we've had this thing for a long time." They tell me about it, and chaotically I say yes before I tell anybody anything. And this is multiple events, not just I4 Fest. I will say if you say to me you have an idea, I might say yes.
For more of that, yeah, I came into work one fucking day and he comes up and he slams the door and he goes, "Guess what?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "We're doing I4. And I go, "Oh, okay, when?" And he goes, "In like 2 months." I went, "Fuck."
Yes, and then this is all the background things.
And then now it was my job to take his chaos and turn it into a tangible thing that we can do, because for the first I4, like I said, we only had 33 days to gather 16 bands, 14 vendors, stage equipment, all that stuff.
8 muralists.
8 muralists as well. Yeah, it was a crazy time. But this time we had 73 days, so a little over 2 months. So I was like, all right, cool. So we can actually have some time to do previs, visualization, gather the equipment, and then start building and do marketing, all this stuff. But his brain runs nonstop. It is ideas after ideas after ideas. And I will say that because of the purchase of the lot by the city, we kind of went with his original idea, which was building that big ass stage I was out here and having the loud bands outside and the chiller ones inside.
As an FU to Winter Park.
As an FU to Winter Park, because city ordinance doesn't like loud noises.
It seems to be like a running thing. Like we interviewed a lot of people, like at the event too, and a lot of it seems to do with this event is almost like hosted as like a kind of fuck you.
It's a polite fuck
Right,
you,
no,
you know.
No, it's not even a polite FU. It's more like, hey, I want to make sure that they know that, you know, you can't beautify a fucking city by tearing down culture and art and where community is built. You just fuck it up by thinking that your posh shit will bring tourism back into this space and then kill all the actual local artists out the same way that Disney tears down. I'm going too far. I'm going to get canceled.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah. We'll get into it later.
Well, back to the logistics stuff. So, quick rundown of the logistics stuff. So, it's essentially me messaging about 150 different people, split between vendors and artists, of being like, hey, are you free this month, this day? When do you want to start doing this? What kind of, what are you selling? Are you selling shirts? Are you selling pins? Are you selling stickers? Like, what is it that you make? What is it you require? Do you need a tent space? How much space? Do you need a 10 by 10? Do you need a table? What is it that we can provide you? Here's what you're expected to grab and bring, as well as doing a fuck ton of research to make sure that we don't get sued and that we don't have the cops call on us.
That's why we go through Consumerism Goods, because a little LLC safety net, so that way it doesn't get torn down, you know, because I have nothing to lose. I could just say screw it, but you know, this shop is my home and it's been my home for a decade, so you know, I'd rather risk it all for the shop and then risk the shop, because you know, then there wouldn't be a home. I'm gonna get a water.
Have you guys hosted like events before, like previously?
Yeah, so officially CG has done about 7 events with about 4 or 3 more coming up. Our very first event was at McQueen's Social Lounge. That was about an 80-person to 100-person turnout. After McQueen's was the patio, and then we did Austin's, and there was one of our social media people went out and did something for Goblin Market. We've done Hollow Fest.
Yes, we did Hollow Fest.
We've done more stuff here at Austin's, and we've got, I think, either Venue 18 or the patio coming up next. We're going to be doing. So suffice to say, we did the patio. So suffice to say that because of his connections with what his nighttime job used to be like, we get invited to a lot of different places to do different venues and throw different kinds of events. So as of this year, though, I4 Fest Part 2 has been our biggest one with a head count of about 810 people throughout the 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. time slot, which is a crazy number to think about when it's basically just two jackasses just trying to make art.
Do you think the turnout had anything to do with this being the last one?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, this, like I said, as the only outsider here, everyone who works here or everyone who comes here is all originally from Florida. As the outsider here, people come here for Austin's. It's 21 plus years of business, family owned for those 21 plus years. It's hosted, I think the rough number is about 77,000 events throughout those 21 years. Of music, art, culture. I mean, we've had some big names coming here too. We've had like Tyler Yahweh, Cam Peterson, the comedian. A lot of those guys started here, and once they got recognized and started to go upwards, they branched out and reached everything here. So it essentially is, like he said, a home for a lot of people. So when your home is, about to get tear down and you can't do anything about it, you want to go out with as big as a bang as you can, which was what I4 was all about.
CBGB. Yeah, you ever heard of that? CBGB? A place that just allowed people to fucking play, and there was just no fucking rules for it. You just fucking played your fucking heart out, and you didn't have to mute yourself, and there was nothing like it because it was a place that just was for the community to just express themselves. And that's what I think about this place, and that's why I think it's very important to save these spaces. Because if you look at what people think of third spaces now... My hairband broke. Fucking damn it.
Ooh, you're luscious.
So, when you think about places that are thought of as third spaces and they're being, publicized, they're not really third spaces. And they're definitely not spaces that, this long time culture, 22 years of just building up the art community and being a home for many artists and being that space for locals to go to that's a third space. Not the spaces that people think, oh, this might be cool, this might be a fucking niche. It's just a fad. It's oh, they'll go there for a week. They'll think it's a great time, and they'll think that it's a part of the community and all that.
Definitely seen it here in Winter Park of people trying to emulate the same kind of vibe and business motto that Austin's has, and they last maybe 2-3 years, if that. I mean, just down the road over there, where I think AJ's Chocolate House now is. I've seen that place go through 5-6 different fucking coffee shops in the span of the 5 years that I worked here, because none of them just could last. Because they would try to emulate what's here, and there's just no heart or love in it, and so it would just, like I said, it's a fad. It's like when you go to what's that store where they sell antique furniture.
I'm not even gonna put fucking names out.
Well, yeah. Anyway, it's like that. Yeah.
I was talking to someone inside Austin's at I4 Fest, and I was just kind of like, well, what brings you to Austin? Coffee, what kind of deal is it? And she was essentially, yeah, I'm not a big coffee drinker, but it's not the coffee that makes me come to Austin. It's the baristas. It's the people who make the coffee themselves.
Yeah, it's the environment, it's the community, it's the feeling you get when you're in a space that has so much culture and rich people. I walk through Austin's maybe used to be every day of the week.
Yeah, if I'm working, you're here, and even when I'm not working,
yeah,
you're here.
Usually I'm here 5 days a week, and I don't work. And on and off record, I do cruise around at people, and I'm like, oh, cool, what are they working on? It might be some cool stuff. And usually I see people working on comic books and graphic design and so many cool things. And then I ask him, hey, what are you working on? What are you drawing? Like, what do you take the time when you're not home and you're not at work to do? What, like, because to me, that's the third space, is when you're able to take time for yourself instead of doing shit for other things. Sorry, I lost train of thought and I ramble a lot.
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah. Back to like I4 Fest in general.
Yeah.
It's all good. I completely forgot. We were just talking, but why is this the last one?
It's the last one because the city has denied us renewing the lease and has also. There's a lie, by the way. They said that we've had a year knowing that the lot was going to be sold, which is complete and utter bullshit because I'm best friends with the manager and I'm also best friends and close with the family. We found out the day of when they were doing that fucking night sale at like 9 p.m. They got a call, the owners, to saying like, hey, you have 2 hours to come make a case now. And they were fucking frazzled because they had no idea that it was happening. Obviously, they knew in the sense that Winter Park has been trying to close them down for almost like 10, 11 years. But, I mean, that's nothing. That's like...
There's a lot of like paperwork and bullshit that goes into it that they kind of threw on them last minute.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, they've just been saying, like, well, you've had a year to know. You could have moved by then. This could have happened by then. It's a lie. It's not true.
Let me ask you, do you think Austin's would be able to move today? Or do you think the venue is, like, pivotal to the environment?
For the first part, could Austin's move today? Unfortunately, no. It takes a lot of money to move a whole shop, all the equipment inside, as well as understanding that your clientele have been coming here for this many years. That more than likely means that they have built their day-to-day life in a way that allows them to drive here or live nearby or things like that. So when you moving, even if we're moving to a location that they've been scouting that's only 5 minutes down the way, that's 5 minutes extra time that someone has to plan throughout their day to either detour or find a way to get there. And then
I think moving wise, there's not a problem. The money is where it's a problem because there's a lot of things that go in, but Austin's does have a lot of resources. Like I would help him move. I'd help him move coolers and stuff.
The equipment in there is not heavy. I've moved it myself to fucking clean, obviously, but it's just more so man time.
Time consuming and money. Sad things that restrict us all.
And then as for the venue aspect of it all, I mean, yeah, it did play a big part into what makes Austin's unique. Otherwise, it would have just been another kind of cute mom pop coffee shop, which it probably would have survived still, maybe not for as long, but the fact that it was a place for artists and people to come and show more of what the human soul is really like definitely cemented that, like, oh, we need to keep this bitch here.
Yeah, you gotta think about all the bricks. Oh shit, yeah. There's so many bricks that have been painted over the years, and that in itself is the legacy of like years and years and years of people just coming here and supporting the shop, and then on top of that, wanting to make their mark on a place that is for the community.
Real quick, the best brick in there is I Love Dick. A lot of those, there's a brick in there that says I Love Dick. That's one of the original bricks from the building. It was painted back when it first opened up, like in 2003. It's fucking hilarious.
So, my other question is, why is the city of Winter Park so hell-bent on taking out Austin's?
Gentrification. If it's really funny, if you look at even just Google Maps, if you look at it, it's Austin's Coffee, the business that's also being closed down, Philippines, and then right behind there are houses that go upwards for $1.2 to $2 million. Like, it is extremely funny to me to think that if I just walk about 5 minutes down, I get to see essentially a mansion in an area where like you walk 5 minutes down and there's a dude on stage singing his heart out about, I don't know, a breakup or a girlfriend, or there's a guy who sings about doing coke on Fairbanks Avenue, which I think is hilarious too. So it unfortunately is just true. It's rich people want more land, and rich people have the means and the money to get it because they're kind of assholes who are good at doing that kind of shit and don't really see the value of art and artists and what human connection is outside of money. Yeah, it's real sad. A lot of the businesses near Austin's are being bought out by bigger companies like Darden and all that stuff to open up a Five and Guys or BurgerFi or something like that. And it's like,
Shit like you've done.
yeah,
Like
it's
go drive
shit.
by.
Yeah, you can go anywhere for that in a 10-mile radius and find 7 of the same different fucking places. There's only one Austin's Coffee.
My opinions on it, because their city beautification process that ignores culture, art, and where actual community grows and where college students go when they don't have, like, you know, a space, especially over here. A lot of Rollins College kids go over here. They, like, when you look at all the shops around here, anything that's like this place or anywhere around this has been immediately, like, either raised rent or already closed down. There's a lot of spaces like that already closed down. Because, you know, they want a place that is like Winter Park. They want you to come because it's Winter Park, like Baldwin Park, where you don't really have that many mom and pop shops, but you have like these boutiques and these high class whatever, because they're posh and some BS thing that is overpriced so we can raise our sales, because all of it here is about money. All the things are about money over here, and it's sad. And the more they can have people spend on the tourism side, the more they can raise the rent for all of us. And then on top of that, they can raise the rent for them, and then they can screw us on it. And yeah, then it just turns into where's the art, where's the culture? It's gone because we have to now work hard so we can go afford this. Yeah.
I4 Fest, do you think that you could host something like that at a different location, or is it pivotable? Oh my god, I can't fucking talk. Pivotal. You know the word I'm trying to fucking say.
Pivot.
Is it that
Oh.
venue specific to Austin?
It's venue specific.
It is. It is 100% venue specific to the location that is Austin's Coffee because of the brothers Christopher Cucci and Joe Cucci and the owners here. And it's like 5 minutes away from the actual highway or freeway. What the fuck is it? Highway I-4, which is what its whole deal is. And not that it couldn't be done anywhere else, but because of the location and like the parking lot set up and now this like fucking weird lot, it allowed for so much more space than even the previous ones, because the previous ones we would have to get permits to block the parking and take over the spots and things like that, whereas this one, like I said, we took over an empty lot with some grass on it and we built a bunch of shit day of, and then we had fun, and then we tore it back down that same night. We were here till almost 3.
I was here till 6 a.m.
He was here till 6 a.m. I was here till 3 or 4.
We did an overnight build just for the stage.
Oh, yeah, we got here at 4 a.m. July 4th morning, 4 a.m. to build the stages, so that way everything was preset, and then have fun, and then tear it down.
I was gonna say, like, just walk. This is my first I4 Fest.
Glad you came.
So walking into it, I could definitely see how much love and passion was like put into it. And I'm not just saying that to like fucking gas you guys up. But, like, literally, you walk in, and the first thing you see, like when I walked up, is like a free toy section and like free chalk so that people could like draw on the fucking walls and shit. So it very much felt like a community gathering.
Oh, dude,
Yes,
yeah. Everything that you saw was either donated or given to us to use for that specific event. Just to shout out Declan real quick. Declan was the one who lent us all the gear that all the bands played on the outdoor stage. Otherwise, it would have been much trickier getting all that. So a big shout out to that guy. 99% of that was all his.
Shout out to Channing and Orlando Museum of Art, donated the stage. Rue donated the signs. That was the stage for the first I4 Fest. I donated a couple wood panels. That was Save Austin's before, now turned into some murals.
Crystal donated
Crystal did the whole
toys and area.
Yeah.
And all the vendors too. They pitched in with their own like decorations and things like that for their booths. So.
And a lot of the people, well, all of us are just volunteering. We're making it just happen. That's our, like, that was our whole thing, was just making it happen. And who do we know to get what we can to just make it freaking happen? I don't know words.
He's steepy. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but the big word there was donated. A lot of the festival, in terms of like money, the festival was maybe 1,000-ish.
I lost $1,000.
1,000-ish. But everything else that you saw, the $1,000 was spent towards making sure that we had the proper equipment and stages for the bands and things like that. But I mean, an 810-person turnout and only spending $1,000 on a festival is pretty unheard of, because it happened because of donations. These were people who are masters of their crafts, dedicated to their crafts, who took years and years and time to build up and have this amount of equipment that if you just ask nicely and you give them, their chance to showcase what they have too, they're more than willing to work with you and show out and make the place look crazy. It's fucking great.
What preventative measures have people taken to stop Austin's from closing? Have any been like successful?
The way to keep Austin's from going is to just literally show up, buy some coffee, chill out with your friends, and as much as we love the community and things like that, it still is a place of business. The business only functions if we can go out and buy more stuff to give you guys more stuff, which only works with money, unfortunately to say. But the second biggest way is to give credit where credit is due is Bobby, who is one of the baristas employees here, started the Save Austin's Coffee Foundation, as well as like the GoFundMe and the Instagram as well. Him and his foundation have been going to city council to protest and like to do the little meeting. What is it where you go in like the podium and be like, hi, I'm Logan. Well, they've done that like, I don't know, like 8-9 times. They've done it actually enough where we got a letter saying that it is now considered harassment and what is the other word? Harassment and not stalking, but like almost like trespassing. We're like, it was their way. The city was their way saying like, we don't want you guys anymore. Stop coming and talking to the We got. I don't know where the letter is. I think the Morgan, the manager, might have it. But it's like, due to harassment, you can no longer come to and voice your concern, which is the whole fucking point of city council. Because they would protest in front of the building, which you're allowed to do, and they were like, no. It's bullying. It was bullying and harassment. Is what they fucking said. You're bullying the city. Stop it.
What do you think about Austin's drags so many creatives into it?
Freedom. There's no judgment here. Like, actually, you know what's really funny is I remember there used to be, when I first started working here, there was a regular here. She would face away from the crowd, but she would literally come out here to work on furry erotica that she was commissioned for to sell to the people who commissioned her to. Yeah.
That makes bank.
Yeah, no, she would. I caught a glimpse one time and I was like, "What's this?" And she goes, "Oh, I make digital art." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I look closer and it's literally like a fucking dragon with like her tits out. And I'm like, "Okay, awesome." But yeah, it's a non-judgmental zone. Like it's funny to say, but that is her art, and she has found a way to make money off of it. And the same goes for everyone else. Like I know a writer who comes here and sits here for like as long as my whole shift, which can be upwards of 10 hours, just writing on their book. He's also a ghostwriter. People come here work on their music. You know, it can be as good or as bad as you may think it is, but they're here and they're doing it, and it's because of how Austin's is and because of the layout. Like you have to interact with these people, and when like you are in a customer service based job, you know, they always train you like, "Hi, how are you, how's your day?" Well, typically they walk away and they go like 10 feet that way and go sit in a corner in a Starbucks, whereas here in Austin's they got the register, turn around 2 feet in a booth, so you're still inside in line of sight. So it's like, yeah, there's,
Before you answer that, can I do a quick aside?
yeah.
If your artist friend suddenly is paying for your meals and like buying you shit, now you know why. Julian. Thank you.
Yeah, furries make bank, bro. It's fucking wild. Yeah, there's no reserved seating in Austin's.
Is Julian doing the? Sorry,
Julian's chilling right now.
Julian's chilling on furry shit. Oh.
Put on a shirt. Julian's chilling on furry shit.
You got fun.
Anyway, back off tangent. Yeah, there's no reserved seating at Austin. So when people ask me like, "Oh, there's someone sitting in the booth," I'm like, "Yeah, have a seat, dude." There's no reserved seating. I literally have to go up on stage sometimes because they're crowding the area where we have to walk to run out food, and be like, "Hey, listen, I know we're small, but there's no reserved seating. It's open seating. Say hi to your neighbor and make friends." It get real comfy because we're small, but it gets packed out like all the time.
And I guess just kind of final question for you guys. What is next for Consumerism Goods? Like, what projects do you have?
Oh fuck, dude, there's so much. Here at the very least, there's about 5 to 6 more. We've got Battle of the Bands, Red Room, EDM nights. We're looking to host more movies. He has a projector that we project movies on the side of the building, and we just open up the park and bring out blankets. Battle of the Bands is the one that we're really excited for because that'll be in collaboration with SR50. It'll be a 4v4, so 4 bands from CG, 4 bands from SR50, and we just go at it. That's just here. We're looking. He's literally came up with it 2 fucking day, being like, "Hey, we're doing an Austin's bucket wish list." And I was like, "Okay."
It's an Austin's bucket list because, you know, if the end is truly the end, we have until October 31st. So I made a bucket list for Austin's, and I will serve it as a Make-A-Wish Foundation, and grant all of Austin's Coffee's patrons their idea of what they want to see at Austin's Coffee, such as the what I was thinking, an industry night, food market, what would you call that?
Farmer's market?
Farmer's market. Like, so, because there's a lot of people from industry that don't get fresh vegetables and other things, and Tuesday is the perfect night because that's right before you go into your work week. And also it is singer-songwriter night, and you can go experience that, and then also, you know, there's other things such as, alright. I'm gonna ramble on.
There's so many events that could just be done here, but outside of Austin's, we've also got a few things cooking up. I think we're still maybe looking at Iron Cow. I don't know what that one's looking like.
It's now Venue 18.
Venue 18. McQueen's was literally fucking yesterday. McQueen's wants us back. I think the patio wants us back.
A lot of people have been asking us things. There's things I haven't.
He knows a lot of people that have been asking us to come back, and we just get so fucking busy that we forgot.
Remember, I say yes to things,
and then I find out how to do them.
And then where can we find you guys at?
At Consumerism Goods for both of us. For him, it would be tag.aquino. for his artist one, for his personal one. Not the personal one for him.
No,
then.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I'm Chris.
That's the joke. It's that it's his tat. His ad is I don't know. I'm Chris.
It's really IDK_ I'm Chris, but you know, I don't know.
And then for me, I'm on CG as well, so I have one of the account. You talk to me. I've talked to you guys on there before. And then for my professional one, it's So You Wanna Media, which is SOYA, Wanna Media, Soya. It's a play on things. And then I'm gonna keep my personal one personal because I like to post unhinged memes on there. So.
And then finally, you guys have cameras. You guys have a microphone. What's like your final message? What do you guys want to say?
You can go first.
Do art. Stop. Stop doing all the other things. Just pursue art. As much as I don't want to say it, screw all the 9-to-5s and whatever. Just pursue what you want to do and don't care about money now because screw it. There's 18-year-olds that are getting grants to go produce businesses that are probably going to be really successful because they just do it, then wait around to say I don't have the funding for it, or all the other excuses that you can just do. We made this whole festival just to say that we can just do it. You don't need money, you need resources. You need people that can believe in you, the people that show up for you, the people that care about what you care about. I am that person to say, yeah, I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, I'll still show up. Like, we don't have much, but we say, like, just do it, just go for it, just do art. I just want to see people express themselves. I want to see people create. I want to see people just be them. I want to see people genuine and authentically be them, and that's through art, because art's the expression of self. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be making a cup of coffee. It could be your cooking. It could be any way that you express yourself as art, and I want to see it, and I want to be the one to show up and experience them.
He gets very passionate
About art.
about art. Shit. What do I? Final words. You know, as someone who wasted a lot of their early teen years doing stuff I shouldn't have been doing, and then even now I've only been pursuing what I want to be doing for like maybe 2 years. Don't wait. Just go out and do it. Especially when you got someone like this guy who's running nonstop, even when he's tired. It definitely helps motivate you and push you to continue. Because for me, it's like kind of like a tug of war. Like who's gonna tap out first? Who's gonna stop pursuing what is it that they want to? And so it's a lot of fun to try and keep up and keep going and push each other and crash out on each other a little bit, and then an hour. We don't crash out, but
there's no crash.
We have silent times. We're just like, okay.
You have silent time, and I still think about what you want to do, and I say, do you want to still do what you want to do?
And then I say yes.
I have the opportunity, and I have the resources to have someone say, I have people to be like, they want to see you do what you want to do, and they have all the equipment and resources, and you can just be that person that does it now.
This is what I mean by nonstop.
There is no tapping out for me. There is just, if I know what you want to do, I want to figure out every single way to get you to be there.
If it wasn't trademark, we would probably say like our tagline is "Just Do It," but obviously we would get sued quite heavily. Yeah, enjoy life, always create. That's what I've been posting on all of CG posts. So, also this fucking thing was at where we first saw. We first saw you guys. I was squeezing this thing to Ripjoy Fry. I was like, wait, why does this look familiar? Shout out Kyle.
Thank you guys so much. Oh yeah, opinions on coffee. The other thing I was asking people, I was like, what's your opinions on the coffee here?
How are you gonna scoot away? I just made you a mocha today. But opinions on coffee, I mean, just quick rundown. Like, I'm the only barista here who's certified. I'm also the only barista who's been doing it since I was 19. I have an SCA rank 2, which is one below a master's, which means I'm certified to craft my own syrups, roast, grow, and harvest. So my opinions on Austin's coffee is it's good when we have our proper beans. It is really, it is a high quality roast of coffee. I do not like sweet things. I don't think coffee should be overly sweet. Starbucks. I don't think it needs to be diluted with a fuck ton of cream. Any white person in America who does that. I do a double shot Americano with a little bit of oat milk and like maybe half an ounce of hazelnut or vanilla because I'm a basic bitch like that. Don't go crazy.
So I.
Stand alone.
Well, yeah, kinda. I average maybe 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day and go to that many places as well a day. So, more so, I'm for supporting any local business and any place that is not a mass-produced coffee spot. Any chain, any, like... I think the only chain that I would... Nah, I don't even go to those. I stopped even going to Fox Hill because I started going into a chain and mass...
Dutchy Bros is kind of fun.
Dutch Bros?
Dutch Bros for like when you go to the beach.
I stopped because they...
Yeah. Also,
Well, they came from... I saw them in Washington, and then I stopped going to them because they were really sweet. But also at the same time, I figured out they're a bigger chain than you expect.
yeah, they are. Also, I applied to them fuckers 10 times and got denied.
I only go to, like, single coffee shops, places...
Local origin, locally roasted.
No, not all that. I just want to go to a space that one person owns and runs, and the people that actually own it care about the shop, and they actually stop by. Because for me, when I go to any coffee shop, I sit right at the coffee bar, I chat with the baristas, or I work on my own things and like somehow end up in a conversation. And I've been doing that for like 10 years now. And I met a lot of cool artists because artists work at coffee shops and they bring you to other local spots and they tell you about cool things to do. And you come to really know the artists and local scene through all the baristas. That's why people show up for the baristas. And they actually freaking care. Like, it's not like a mass corporate thing. It's just they care about you.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I4 Fest was fucking blast. And I'm really excited to see what you guys do.
Yeah, I've already threw your guys' name in for Battle of the Band, so y'all better be fucking ready.
No, they're already my choice, man.
What? Oh yeah, no. He got half level.
My choice. And
Wait,
my
who did I
choice for
pick?
WWE.
Oh, I picked the Morris. Never mind.
You know,
Tristan.
Okay, first of all, listen. I was working the day you guys first showed up, so I didn't get to catch your set. I only got to catch Ripjoy Fry. So when I came in, he was like, "Oh, dude, this fucking band, I fucking vibe with them so much. We're getting them for I4." And I went, "Do we have enough room?" And he goes, "I don't care." I was like, "All right."
I fuck with this band so fucking hard.
Now that I've seen,
No. I fuck with this band so hard. I made extra time slots. I made an arrangement just so that way this band can fucking go.
He goes, "Can we bump the time by an hour?" And I was like, "I can check." He goes, "Because I want this band to fucking play." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So now that I've seen that you guys' set though, fucking absolutely, I'm so glad you guys got you in. Because when this motherfucker was playing on stage, he like kneeled down. It was all, I don't know if you know this, it was me, him, and one of the River Tracks. We're all there. And we're just like fucking like.
I'm a hard fan since I saw y'all play that. Sorry.
Dude, Sam. Whole interview.
Oh god.
Yeah, yeah, I've been pretty self-contained. I don't talk and ramble that much, but yes, since I first saw y'all, I was like, wow, what? I got nervous. Sorry. Yeah, since I saw y'all from then, I was like, wow, that's exactly the sound that I want to hear, and it was. When I saw y'all play, it was the embodiment of how I feel about this place and what I want other people to see when they think of this festival. And when I saw y'all play I4 Fest, it kind of solidified the embodiment and feeling I get when I go to this place. So thank y'all so much for playing.
Shout out.
Thanks for having
Yeah, because literally I got to see a band play how I feel about this fucking place and how I still go about this place. And this is also why I do the what was it? The Make-A-Wish Foundation thing. It's because I literally just keep replaying y'all just playing on the stage, and I'm like, all right, fucking damn, we just gotta go fucking hard all the way through until it's October 31st.
Yeah,
just
Austin's
keep
Coffee,
going.
Make-A-Wish Foundation. How much do we have to spend? Doesn't fucking matter. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, CG way.
Thank you guys so much for having us again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
Cut like half that shit out. 'Cause